Frag. Unreal. Physics. All right, well, welcome to Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. My name's Ed. Thank you for joining me for this walkthrough. I don't know much about this game, but I know I like Sherlock Holmes, and so I say, let's be awesome. All right, there is, I assume, is that Mr. Holmes? I don't know, but we're going to play this game. We're going to solve some mysteries, and I feel like I'm about to sneeze, so let's start, and I'll sneeze, and you watch this. This looks like the beginning of Orphan Black. All right. That seemed a little unnecessary, but whatever. Deduction space icon indicates you have found sufficient clues to accuse one of the suspects. The fate of Black Peter. Well, let's just start off being racist, shall we? What does that mean? Whoa. What's going on?
Holmes. Holmes, will you stop that?
Boy, is it just me, or is that really quiet? That's better. It was really quiet there.
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded? You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Kind of like the BBC Sherlock, the way he hears. You see what clues he's hearing.
Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Press X to open the casebook and check your current progress. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Alright. Yeesh. What a map. Evidence. Alright. Inspect Woodman's Lee. Join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. I should change my clothes, right? So how do I change my clothes? Evidence, documents, dialogues, souvenirs, echoes, what? Character portraits, okay. Watson, where do I change my clothes?
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Can I play my violin? No? Okay. Mrs. Hudson, where are my clothes?
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
Wait, these are my clothes? Ugh. Door to Watson's room. Wait. Let's examine these letters.
This is where I keep my post.
Oh.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Ah, Holmes's room. Alright. But my clothes... Ooh. Oh, that's right. Holmes is a master of disguise. Let's disguise him. Oh, gotta put on that hat, right? And... this is a good disguise. Very Hercule Poirot. Oh, 2 wardrobe. There we go. Sailor outfit. That's a casual suit? Let's do a casual suit. What the heck? Oh, some of them aren't available. Oh, okay. So what, am I just going to look like me? Yeah. Why give me the option then? Alright. Let's go snoop around in Watson's room before we leave. Hey guys, I changed my clothes. I did it all by myself. Watson, I'm going in your room. Ugh, what a horrible bed you have, Watson. Horrible pillow. Watson, your room is boring. I've investigated it thoroughly. You are officially boring. Woodman's Lee, yes. Alright. Just a loading screen. Is that what this is?
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Alright. Let's investigate first. Wait, RB. Concentrate your attention on finding details that others are inclined to overlook. Footprints. Land around stone pathway. I'm glad that I can hold down RB as long as I want. That's kind of cool. Can I go in here? Sir, what do you have?
Mr. Holmes?
Oh, thank you for the conversation. You've helped the case immensely, sir. You've identified myself. Good. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm going to trudge through this garden and look for clues. There's always clues behind the little house, right? What's back here? Oh, I could have gone here? Okay, let's look at these footprints. Can I do anything with them, or do I just notice them? I can examine.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Evidence required. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay. Well, I'm the only one that noticed that. I'm the only one that noticed the large footprints. Alright. What's in here? Oops. Come on, detective mode. What's going on up here, you guys? Talk to you first.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes. Boy, you guys need to work on your social skills. I mean, I appreciate your politeness, but still, you're giving me nothing here. How do I go into this? I can't go back here? Please? Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go inspect that laundry after I talk to these people. You know I will.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual that night, or when was the body found? Anything unusual? What is this? I'm investigating her face? What the heck? Ooh, that's blue. She wears a cameo. What's over here? There's a birdhouse. Okay. There's gardening gloves. A crested tit. No further comment. It's a bird, you guys. It's a bird. Catholic Rosary. Character portrait complete.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and, oh dear.
Just left him in there for 3 hours?
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Choose the evidence that confronts the statements of a character in order to continue the investigation. How do I know he was from Plymouth? What's this? Oh, wait. She's from the country, somewhere near the ancient pine woods of Inverness and Strathspey in Scotland, where the crested titbird can be found. She's religious and undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de okay. So, how do I know about the pilgrimage? Sure.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes.
Wow.
How extraordinary.
Good
Thank
job,
you,
me.
madam.
All right. I'm suspicious of this laundry. Nothing? Okay. Well, I bet in one of these cases it's good for me to be suspicious of laundry. Let's go look around in your house, madam. What do we got here? I'm not missing any clues. I'm telling you that right now. I guarantee I'm going to miss so many clues. What is that noise? It is broken. What is that noise? Hey, Mrs. Carey, will you let me in your house so I can go look for clues? Alright, I'm gonna go in his cabin now. Can I go in his cabin now? Alright, let's inspect these gloves. I guess we can't. Alright. Well, just know that I'm also suspicious of the gloves. I'm just saying it now. I can't go in here yet. Okay. Let's examine the garden then, shall we?
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
What was that noise? X. The garden and the fields are well kept. A capable gardener works here. Ah. Oh, that's a, investigator. I thought that was the gardener.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Still? Okay. Can I go in here yet? Ah, yes.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Uh-oh. Door. Door lock. There we go. Oh, that's weird. When I moved away, that turned yellow.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Ooh.
What a terrible way to die.
Zoinks.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Rotate the object in any direction to examine it thoroughly and uncover new details.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
How do I open the notebook?
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
What?
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
I don't know, Holmes.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Oh, I examined him all up, huh? So I guess when that's green, I've examined that as much as I can examine it. What is Y? Found a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable... I missed it. Okay. I haven't made any deductions yet. Yeah, I didn't know that's what I was doing. Let's examine this table.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Peter Carey.
The initial... This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Rotate and move the elements to form a clear picture. A boat. No. Wow. I feel like I was close and then was not. Whoa. Getting closer, maybe? If I hold this down and I move either joystick, L and A is drag. Okay. You know what? I think we're getting close, you guys. I think we're getting really close here. Okay, and let's... Here we go. You guys, look at this. Look at that.
This is a coarse tobacco,
Man.
quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Really? That's it? I knew he was a sailor. You're gonna make me do all that work to tell me that that's a tobacco a
Someone
sailor's
drank
like?
from this glass recently. Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Alright, so that table is examined. What else can we examine here? Let's open this chest. Whoa, look at all this stuff to look at. A sailor's boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Is that big?
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Okay.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1870.
Okay, got it. Can I read the ship's logs? Sheesh, that's a loud page turn. Jish.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Wait, what is this? Come on, Holmes.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Alright. Oh, I'm not done examining that shelf. What else you got for me? Nothing else is being highlighted.
The tooth.
But yet when I go on that examine shelf, it doesn't turn green.
Hammerfest. Dundee. It's a whaling map.
Okay. What is on this shelf that, oh wait. Nothing. Suspiciously empty space, outline in the dust. Ah!
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Well done, Holmes. Well, I'm glad that that thing let me know that I wasn't done inspecting it, because inspect Woodman's Lee completed. Nothing else in here for inspecting, huh? Okay, so now what is Y? Let's try to figure out what this is. I don't really get much of a tutorial with it. So, okay, so these are the only clues I'm having to work with. Now what's this plus sign? Okay, so I can connect two clues together. Okay, let's just wait. No deductions yet.